I never believed children could keep real secrets. My daughter Emma was only 12. She loved drawing, reading mystery books, and talking about everything that happened at school. That's why, when she suddenly looked at me one evening and whispered, "Dad, whatever you do, don't open the basement door tonight," I laughed. I thought she was playing another game. She didn't smile back. Instead, she grabbed my hand so tightly that her fingers were shaking. "Promise me." I promised. For the next few hours, everything felt strangely normal. We had dinner together. My wife watched television in the living room. Emma stayed unusually quiet in her room. Every now and then I noticed her looking toward the basement hallway, almost like she was waiting for something. Around 11 o'clock, I heard a sound, a soft metallic click. It came from downstairs. At first I ignored it. Old houses make strange noises all the time. Then I heard footsteps. Slow, heavy. 1, 2, 3. Someone was walking in my basement. I looked at my wife. She hadn't reacted. She was asleep on the couch. I remembered Emma's warning. "Don't open the basement door tonight." My heart started beating faster. I picked up the flashlight from the kitchen drawer and walked toward the basement. The closer I got, the colder the hallway became. I reached for the handle. For a second, I almost turned around. Then curiosity won. I opened the door. The basement was empty, completely empty. No footsteps, no movement, nothing. I laughed at myself. Maybe stress was playing tricks on me. Then my flashlight landed on something lying on the floor. It was Emma's notebook, the one she never let anyone touch. Inside, every page was filled with drawings of our house, the kitchen, the living room, the stairs, the basement. But every drawing showed one thing that didn't exist. A tall man standing in the corner. His face was completely black. No eyes, no mouth. Just darkness. On the last page she had written one sentence. "He only moves when Dad looks away." I froze. Without thinking, I turned around to check behind me. Nobody. When I looked back at the notebook, the final page had changed. Now it said, "You looked away." Every light in the basement went out at the same time. Complete darkness. I heard breathing, very close, not mine, slow, calm, almost patient. I couldn't move. My flashlight wouldn't turn on. Then I felt something brush against my shoulder. Ice cold. I ran. I don't remember climbing the stairs. I slammed the basement door shut and locked it. My wife woke up, confused by the noise. She asked what had happened. Before I could answer, Emma walked into the hallway. She looked disappointed. "I told you not to open it." I asked her how she knew. She looked directly at the basement door, then back at me. "Because now it knows you're here." She walked back to her room. My wife laughed and said Emma had watched too many horror movies. I wanted to believe that. The next morning, I went downstairs again. The notebook was gone. There were no footprints, no strange drawings, nothing. For a few weeks, life returned to normal. Until one night I woke up because someone whispered my name. I opened my eyes. A tall figure was standing in the bedroom doorway. No face, no eyes, only darkness. It didn't move. It simply watched me. When I blinked, it was gone. Emma never mentioned the basement again. She's 24 now. She has her own family. Last Christmas, I finally asked her what happened that night. She stayed silent for a long time. Then she smiled. Not the smile I remembered from her childhood, a different one. And she quietly said, "He followed you instead of me." I still sleep with the bedroom light on, because every Friday at exactly 11 p.m. I hear footsteps coming from my basement, and they always stop right outside my bedroom door.